Making love to the spine. Oh my goodness, what a shock to the consciousness. I don't think anybody who really knows us, they know how much respect we have for one of our common mentors, Arnaud Bernier. And Arnaud just passed recently, and we'd love to give tribute to him and what we really learned from him. I remember going to that first seminar and seeing this making love to the spine, and I grew up in kind of a puritanical Southern environment, and I thought, how weird, that's just so weird. And I wanted to get away from that, and living in Europe, you realize there's different cultural things, and it's very much of a French thing, but it was so relevant. These 25 years later, I totally get what he meant by that, and the distinction between what we see a lot of the time.
Exactly, and what we see a lot of the times is that instead of having really nice, soft, loving hands, like if you think about, if you're with somebody in an intimate situation, how would you touch them if you're caressing somebody's skin?
Yeah.
And it's having a very, very, very light touch. You can have a light touch, but be very confident with your hands.
Yes.
And it's not going into an adjustment, with these like really tight hands. We talk about eagle talons,
right.
And we see that a lot. And the thing is if you go into a situation where you're touching somebody and you're palpating their spine and you're adjusting them with really nice, soft, loving hands, it makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely. It's the difference between making love to the spine and what Arnaud would speak of as a violation, and it's really about a permission-based thing. It's not a sexual thing, it's not an erogenous zone thing, but it's just having nice, soft hands where someone feels like you are actually being present with them and you're not doing something to them. I'll never forget Martin's comment about it should be a dance, not a fight.
Exactly.
And a lot of times we see chiropractors that come to the seminar and it's almost like they are fighting with the spine. And so I just want to leave this with you guys. I think the number one thing that we learned from Arnaud, we carry into all of our work, even though Syntropy is incredibly different, is that concept of coming from a place of peace and a place of connection.
Exactly. So what we would challenge you to do today is when you are in your practice, shake out your hands, make them so very soft, and just be aware when you're going to adjust somebody, am I tightening up my hands or not? So anyway, take care and we'll see you soon.
I'm Vince. I'm from Huntington Beach, California. I am a 10 out of 10 term at SCU or LACC. This was my first Syntropy experience, and honestly, it's been amazing. I think the most important thing that I learned this weekend and what's gonna help me moving forward in my career is just to drop in with intention, getting myself, my mind, my body ready for myself and the patient to be able to deliver that healing at the proper time, just so I'm not in my head. I'm just at one, I'm there. It's been amazing.